bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up, right? So I'm out in like a few towns away from where I live at. And although it looks beautiful out here, I don't know if it's the Canada wildfires or whatever. My eyes has really been like burning, y'all. Burning, like seriously burning. And I'm just like, half the time when I'm opening up my eyes, I don't even want to open up my eyes because that's how bad my eyes hurt. But y'all, I don't know if it looks red on camera, but my eyes are really burning. Like, I mean, they are burning. And I be thinking the shades is doing something like stopping my eyes from burning, but it really isn't. It just look good. Like the shades looks pretty. I love these shades. By the way, Team Moon. But y'all, like, I'm at, I know like what I'm wearing probably look like a hot mess, but it's okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm satisfied with it. I need to do laundry, y'all. So I'm at the bottom of my laundry. So, y'all, it's been crazy. My life has really been crazy. Y'all have no idea at all what I've been going through. And it's like dealing with death in my family, dealing with my husband starting this new job, so being on the road, and we have never been away from each other this long since we've been together at all. Y'all, anything and everything that I've been trying has not been working, but I'm still trying to be positive about it because I feel like what doesn't work is a reason for it. Like anything that I'm trying to do, oh my God, that hurt. That was a hangnail, y'all. That hurt. But I got it off. Because I don't have no clippers to clip them off. I just used my tooth. And I actually got the whole thing. But anyway, anything that I've been trying has been failing. But I'm always going to try to look at something as an optimistic person. And my thing is, sometimes when you're down for so long, the reason why is because you have blessings that's going to come your way. And with me, y'all, I really need them. I really need them. I need them. I need them. Like, I need help. I really need help. Like, I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed because the fact that my sister lost her husband, and it's like there's nothing at all I can say or do that's going to change the fact that he's gone. There's nothing that's going to change the fact that he's gone. So only thing I can do is try to be there for her. That's it. That's the only thing I could do, is be there for her, and also pray. Prayer is the biggest thing, because y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I do believe in prayer. And I'm just asking that God, strengthen her and keep her up, because they was together for 28 years, y'all. 28 years. And it's like, I look at me and Keith been together for 30, and it's like, to be with someone for so long and to know that this person is gone forever. But if you're a Christian, you know that this right here, this is just our shell. Like, our shells, our bodies and stuff, it can only take but so much. It can only take but so much. But our spirit, with what's within us, that's that's eternal. Like, that goes on and on and on. So I know that even though in the flesh he's not there with her, but his spirit is there. Like, is there. And yeah, y'all, I'm just like, I try not to walk around like with my head just down. You know what I mean? I try not to just look towards the ground, because I know that if I keep my head towards the ground, I'm not going to see that blessing. I'm not going to see that blessing that's coming my way. You know what I mean? So, every day is not going to be good. Just like every day is not going to be bad. So, but that's just to say that right now I feel like everything is it just hasn't been, in place for me. It hasn't been in place for me. But this is temporary. And I know that everybody say I wear whatever I'm feeling on my face, and I'm trying to get better with that. But come on, y'all, I'm 52 years old, so it's going to be hard to try to break a habit. But I'm trying to like smile more. I really am. And I don't want it to be like a fake smile. I want it to be a smile. And even for my sister, like, I'm trying to walk around her smiling because of the type of person her husband was. He was a jokester. He actually reminded me so much of the way my brother was when it came to the joking and stuff like that. And my brother, he's been going since 93. And it's like I try to smile and start talking about things, and even she catches herself doing that, y'all. And it's still early, but not to say that she's not going through it, because y'all, I stayed the first night with her, and like, I'm not even gonna lie, I had to go inside the bathroom just to bawl out, because it's like, and the tears is not for him, the tears are for us, because our loved ones are okay. Like, all the pain and stuff that was associated with his spirit, like his shell, his body, my mom's body, her shell, like all of that, it's no more pain right there for them. So they're free now. They're free. Like, they're not living with that constant pain of chocolate Marie tooth. They're not living with that constant pain of kidney problems. They're not living with the constant pain of heart problems. They're not living with that constant pain of cancer. They're not living with that no more. Like, all of that they was going through, all that pain that they was going through, they're not going through that no more. So it's like, so when we sit there and we share a tear, we're not sharing in a tear because we're feeling bad for them. Because in all honesty, we're not feeling bad for them because they're okay. They're better than ever, because the fact that they're free now. They're free of the worldly pains. They're free. We share a tear for ourselves because we're so used to seeing them every day, or every other day, or every week, or every month, or every year. We're so used to seeing that. So that's that loneliness pain that we feel, that we can't see them in the flesh. But so when you see people and you see them crying and stuff like that, their tears really isn't for that person. You know what I mean? It really isn't. It really isn't. I mean, when they're going through it, though, the tears are for that person. So if you're seeing somebody in a hospital and they having pains, yeah, you're crying for them because you're like, oh my God, I don't want them to be in pain. If you're seeing somebody going through cancer, what George was going through, you're crying for them then, because you don't want them to go through that pain. But once they like graduate that level to eternal life, that them tears now go from them to yourself. You know what I mean? So I just like, I don't know, y'all. It's so much. It's so much. And I know that, you know, God don't put more on us than we can bear. And sometimes I be like, God give me a lot of credit, but God knows me best. I'm just like, and I'm emotional. I'm very emotional. Even though, like I just said, I want to walk around with a smile, and I'm trying to get better with that. But again, y'all, my age, it's been programmed in me for so long that what I feel is on my face. But I just, like, I can wear a smile on my mouth, but if you look at my eyes, it's like I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm crying. But I know this is just a season. Everybody go through a season in their lives. And we all go through the seasons. We all go through seasons. This might be a good season for you right now, and it might not be a good season for you. You know what I mean? But we all go through a season. Nobody's life is perfect. Everybody go through someone, and everybody done lost somebody. I don't care if it was grandparents. Everybody done lost somebody. Ain't nothing worse than watching someone suffer, though. It's not nothing worse than watching someone suffer. And he was suffering. He was suffering, but he was holding on. And you cannot tell me he wasn't holding on for my sister just to make sure she was okay. Think back to my parents, because I always took reinsurance for my mom. You know what I mean? My dad too, but to be honest, I love my dad so much. But my reinsurance always came from my mom, because even in like bad weather, I'll be like, Mom, what do you think is, like, you think we're gonna be okay right here? And you think that you think this is going to happen, you think that's going to happen, and it's like all of our older people is born now, and it's like oh my God. Man, your kids are looking for the answers. But it's no shame in my game, because I tell my kids all the time, like, I don't have answers, but I can tell you what I feel. But I can tell you what I feel. I'm sorry, guys. I said I was going to do this without crying, but I can tell you how I feel. But in it's like I think back to when I was a child, and the thing I used to say all the time is life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. And what I didn't tell you guys is, like, I want to say, like, has it been over a month? I want to say it's been over a month. I had a reaction to something, you guys, and I died. Like, it was crazy, because I really was like, I started off by saying something was wrong. Like something was wrong. And my daughter was the closest one to the house. She was on her way to work. And I had called her and I'm like, I need for you to get here now. My husband was a distance, like maybe like 45 minutes away, but she was closer. She was like maybe 10, 15 minutes away. And I'm like, I need for you to get here now. And to know that my daughter almost witnessed me dying. And I just was like begging God not to take me yet, because I was like, the last thing I needed is for my daughter to be there. To be there for my end. And I'm like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy, y'all. It's so crazy. Like, I give anything to be young again. Like, to be honest, the way my family was, the way my immediate family was, when it was just my mom and dad had 6 children. And my sister, who just lost her husband, she's the oldest. And then it was my brother, who I miss so much. It was my brother. And then it was, and then my other sister, Alice, and then Zena, and then my sister Cal, and she's the one who passed away as well. And then me. So I am the baby. And it's like, life was just so great. When I look back on life, it was just so great. And you never know your blessings. You never know your blessings until those set of blessings are gone. And y'all, I remember Thanksgiving. My mom did it at our house every Thanksgiving. And every Easter, my mom would do it at our house. Every 4th of July, today's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, you guys. Every 4th of July, we would be at Cooper River Park in Camden, in Pennsauken. Cooper River Park in Pennsauken. Because our family was so huge. My grandparents had 12 kids. My mom had 6 kids. Like, everybody had a whole bunch of kids. You know what I mean? So we would go and we would, like, barbecue at the park. Granted, the food was probably cold by the time we ate, because my grandfather, he was a minister as well. And when he did the prayer over the food, everybody had to know a Bible verse. And my grandfather did not play that Jesus wept. That was a Bible verse that we all tried to say is Jesus wept. Is Jesus wept. Because of the fact that it was easier to remember. So my father-in-law didn't go for that Jesus wept. We had to all say a Bible verse. Huh? So, but yeah, y'all. Yeah, it's just, you know, you never appreciate life until that life that you had that was wonderful is no longer. It's people who was close to you that's gone now. It's people that, you know, that used to be close to, that y'all feuding with now. It's just like, we took a family that was so huge. Our family was so huge to now, after
we got cliques and pieces of people that's cool with each other. Like, we don't all share the same blood.
It's like we get along better with strangers on the streets. All right, you guys. Well, I'm going to end this video right here. If you guys, you know, just could keep my family in prayer, I keep your family in prayer. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace and love.